Hiyo. A quick Spidey 700 update. Uh, uh, first off, thanks for the response on that video, and I wound up selling it. I'd be honest with you, I had a hard time letting it go. Like I said before, if it's collectible, I want it and I want to hold on to it. So, I'm such an asshole. I'm upset that I cleared a profit, you know. But I think that the price was just too nice, and whether the price goes way up, or the price goes way down, for me, I guess it was an exercise in being able to get that book that's highly collectible. You know what I mean? I proved to myself that I could do it, and I did it. And I just figured I'll just cash out and move on. Plus, I don't know. I have the feeling that I'll come across it again someday, and if I don't, no big deal. Okay, guys. With the exception of this book right here, all the rest of these books are me going to comic book stores. Now, this one I got. This one came in because I bought it from the intranets. Okay, and this book I bought this December 5th. I didn't get it until December 31st. All right, like I bought it from Midtown. Uh, it's early in the morning, so I'm having brain farts all over the place. And they said, and I got the email like maybe a week after, saying that it shipped. And then like I tried to track it and all that, and like could not track it. And then I figured that you have to go through UPS first in order to track it. It was like a whole thing. So I finally figured out how to track it, and then this was like a couple of weeks later, and then I and it said that it was in Dayton, Ohio, which is like on the other end of the state of Ohio. So from Cleveland, it's like the entire state away. Because I'm like we're on one end of Cleveland, and Dayton is like over there, you know. So, and they said it was sent out for delivery in Dayton, and I'm just like, really? And then then it gets lost for another 2 weeks, and I made like however many calls to see what was going on, and then finally, I got some progress, and it comes on the 31st. I think no fault to Midtown, is just shitty post office. Okay, Iron Fist #1. But I got to be honest with you, this was worth the wait. This book was absolutely worth the wait. This book is beautiful. Just man, like relatively sharp corners. The whites are white. You know, real nice looking. I mean, it was marked as very fine, and yeah, it is. That's shit, man. I'd say very fine plus. This thing is nice. This thing is real nice. I'm really, really thrilled to have this. And this is a book I've been looking for, like, for a really long time. Especially, actually, I had a copy, but I was really looking to upgrade, and this is definitely a good upgrade piece. Okay, enough rambling about that. All right, now the first store that I went to, I am super, 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 super thrilled to have this book, Batman 227. I think the main appeal of this book is that it's a throwback cover. It's like an homage cover to Detective Comics number 33, I think, which is the origin of which tells the origin of Batman. But this one, man, I mean, you tell me, when's the last time you've seen this book, this issue, whatever condition, at a comic book store? Like, and the cool thing about this one was it was like it was in the back issue. It wasn't like, if you ever see this book in a comic book store, it's like behind glass and it has some ridiculous price on it. But this one, dude, I paid $10 for this, and this is in, man, I say in maybe outright very good condition. Okay, and but he had it marked it as maybe fair, but I'm looking at the book, I'm scanning the book, I'm scanning the pages. I mean, I'm thinking it's in very good condition. Okay, maybe very good minus, but man, this thing is so nice, and just the fact that I was it. And you know what? The coolest thing about this store that I went to, like, there is nothing better than when you walk into a comic book store and they're processing back issues that they just got in. You know, because I love back issues, and you know, in stores that like keep up keep up buying back issues. I love that, absolutely love that, and you'll keep me coming back. Okay, so I mean, seriously, like, I am so happy to have this. And like, he just put this book. Like, I was on my way out the door, and he just put this book. He just put this book in the bin, and I just figured because he said, "Oh, I'm putting away Batman back issue." So I'm like, okay, and I found it, paid $10 for it. I mean, so happy to have that book. Some more Batmans that he put in there. Batman 368. This is the first appearance of Jason Todd as Robin. I think, yeah. Really happy to have that. I upgraded my Avengers 195. This was the first cameo appearance of the Taskmaster. So, this is like very fine near mint, so I can stop searching for a higher grade copy of that. Now, this is a beater copy, All-Star Comics, All-Star Comics number 69. Now, this is the actual first appearance of the Huntress. I know I mentioned in DC Superstars number 17. This book and DC Superstars number 17, they both came out on the same day, however many years ago in the 70s. But they both came out on the same day. But this is the actual, I guess, technical first appearance of the Huntress. But I think DC Superstars number 17 is worth a lot more. Okay. Also, I found Silver Surfer number 1. I'm not sure why. I mean, it was a number 1. It's in really, really, really high grade. So I'm like, yeah, I get it. Why not? All right. Now, the second store I went to, happened to pick up some more Silver Surfer goodness. This one has Thanos in it. Like I said, Silver Surfer 34 is the first appearance of Thanos in over 13 years. Okay, so I'm picking up on the I'm picking up more of the storyline. This is a book I'm really like kind of jazzed to have. Silver Surfer number 50. I remember getting this book 50 years ago. Okay, but it was so popular, like I could only find a second print of it. Okay, so this is the first print. So it's been 20 years, but I finally have a first print. Yay for me. Now, these books, I don't know why I've been looking for these, but I have. This is Thor number 411 and Thor 412. Now, these are the first two appearances of the New Warriors. I don't know why I wanted them, but I don't know. I think just because, like, during the 90s, the New Warriors were so popular. I remember the first issue. Like, you could not find the first issue of the New Warriors. I mean, of course, you can find it now for, like, less than cover price in near mint condition. But, I mean, the New Warriors were the shit back in the 90s. And, I don't know, I guess for nostalgia's sake. And on top of that, man, you really can't find, like, I think just first appearances in general are really, like, no matter whose first appearance it is, like, people kind of want it. And, like, the last two stores that I went to before going here, like, you can't find 411 or 412, It's weird. But I'm so thrilled to have these. Okay, second store I picked up. I mean, how many stores has that been? This is the third store. I just picked up, because I guess there was a sale there previously, and people just kind of went through stuff. So all I picked up was Marvel Team Up number 55. Oh, and I picked up Avenging Spider-Man number 15, but I'm really pissed off right now because I had it, in the bag and I was driving around and all that kind of stuff, and I guess, I don't know, you can't really see it, but there is a frigging, like, this came bent. This was bent like this when I took it out of the bag, and I am just like, ugh. I'm like so friggin' disgusted. This is a really popular book, and it's like all bent up. Bah, bah. But you know what? I'm really Spider-Man'd out anyway, though. Like, I'm looking at this book, and I'm just like I'm ready to hurl, to be honest with you. Okay. Now, this is from the store that I usually get my pull list from. The only back issue that I really got was Shaun of the She-Devil number 2. Jim Steranko cover. This is like damn near mint book. Damn near mint. Okay. But, I just figured I'd pick up, because it was only like 5 issues of the Shaun of the She-Devil run, so I figured I'd pick them all up. So, yay. Really good looking cover. Now this last store, I had to hit up a Best Buy in order to pick up a new phone because the Sprint 4G is so bad. Actually, it's non-existent in Ohio. So this store was a bit of a hike to get to, but I think it was definitely worth the trip out there. So I'll show off my goods. Avengers 110, and this is a really, really popular book. I mean, like, every comic book store that I've been to in the last year, like, this book has not been there, okay? And they had it for $10, and I'm like, sweet, let me get it. I think this is in very good condition, but, I mean, like I said, you can't find this book anywhere. It's a really popular book. Avengers versus Magneto, okay? There you go. I think this is their first meeting, so you had to get it. Now, this book, again, you can't find this book anywhere. Every time I try to find it, every time I try to look for it at the comic book store, even online, it's never available. Avengers number 89, this guest stars Captain Marvel. This kicks off the Kree-Skrull War. Okay, this is the first time you see the Kree and the Skrull go at it. I believe, if I'm wrong, correct me on that. But, yay. Again, very good condition, but, you can't find it anywhere. The Incredible Hulk number 142. I think, for me, had to focus. Okay. For me, the Valkyrie is becoming one of my favorite female characters, okay? And this is, I believe this is her second appearance. Her first appearance is in Avengers 83. She might be a sleeper character, so because you can find her first appearance and you can get it at a really decent price. So I think if you come across Avengers 183 and Avengers 83 and Incredible Hulk 142, just go ahead and pick them up. No harm. Now this book, I sold off, and I kind of wanted it back. So in every store that I go to, this book, All-Star Superman #1, the Neil Adams variant, I don't know. They want like $20 for it, and I'm just like, I ain't paying $20. But this store that I went to, it was like for $5, so I'm just like, that's a no-brainer. There's nothing better than like just going to a comic book store and finding what you're looking for. Absolutely nothing better than that. It's an early morning, so I think I'm going to go back to bed. But thank you for watching. Happy New Year, guys, and I'll see you next week.